Well, guys, the Democratic Party just doesn't get it. They can't read the room. They cannot read the room, folks. One would actually think that after them getting blown out in the 2024 election, they would actually learn their lesson. But oh no, they refuse to actually learn their lesson, folks. This party is on life support. The Democratic Party is done. They're cooked, man. They are cooked. They really don't have a leader. Right now, guys, I can't tell you who's going to be the front runner for the Democrats in 2028. Now, when it came to the Republicans, when Trump left office, I knew for a fact that he was going to be back. And when Biden and Harris started destroying the country, I knew that President Trump was going to win. And I believe that a lot of Democrats knew he was going to win too. Why do you guys actually think they were trying to lock him up and throw him in prison? None of that stuff worked, folks. These prosecutions, all that stuff was just to stop Trump. Because the Democrats knew that they did immense damage to the country and that they actually could not win this election. One would actually think, guys, that the Democrats would learn their lesson. But oh no, they have not learned their lesson, guys. The Democrats now have a new DNC chair. And this guy is completely, wait for it, completely Trump deranged, guys. This man actually called Trump a traitor. Now, folks, I told you guys in 2024 that Trump derangement was not going to win the election. People couldn't pay for groceries. People are suffering because of progressive Democrat policies. And the people came out and they said, no, we reject the Democrats. Democrats lost the Senate, the presidency. Republicans maintain the House. The Republicans are controlling everything at the federal level. Democrats, they're a regional party, guys. And based on who they actually voted for their DNC chair, moderate Democrats, man, just don't really exist. I believe, guys, that's why you're actually seeing more and more Democrats get away from the Democratic Party. Even during the election, guys, nobody wanted to be seen that was a Democrat and running for office. Nobody wanted to be seen with Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. Think about that, guys. Now, what Republican didn't want Trump to endorse them? Think about that. Maybe someone like a Susan Collins or Lisa Murkowski, people that's going to win their seats anyway that are Trump deranged, Republicans, liberal Republicans. Yeah. But a mainstream conservative would not say, we don't want to be seen with Trump. None of them do. Trump's endorsement, man, carries a whole bunch of weight. And the Democrats now, with this latest move, they have set themselves up for failure probably for decades now. This party may fold. Look at this, guys. Democrats elect new chair who branded Trump a traitor as party aims to rebound from disastrous 2024 election. Let's read some of this Fox News article here, guys. The Democratic National Committee, DNC, on Saturday elected Minnesota party leader Ken Martin. And this man is friends with Tampon Tim, man. Yeah. Who once called for President Donald Trump to be tried for treason as his next national chair in the wake of the party's disastrous performance in the November elections. Folks, the Democrats, man, are a party of woke people. They're still pushing, man, identity politics, guys. We got a clip, man. And everybody that was actually up for election for the DNC chair, you guys probably won't be surprised on the reason they actually believe that Kamala Harris lost. We'll get to that. Stay tuned. Let's continue on. The election of Martin is the party's first formal step to try and rebound from the November elections, in which President Donald Trump recaptured the White House and Republicans flipped the Senate, held on to their fragile majority in the House, and made major gains with working class, minority, and young voters. Yes, the Democrats, man, this is devastating for them. They're losing the youth vote. Trump actually got more black people to vote for him for a Republican. He got more votes than any Republican in decades. Democrats can't win like that, guys. Can't do it. Martin, over the past 8 years, has served as a DNC vice chair and has led the Association of State Democratic Party Chairs. And that's him right there on the left, folks. He topped Wisconsin Democratic Party Chair Ben Wickler by over 100 votes among the 428 DNC members who cast ballots as they gathered for the party's annual winter meeting, which this year was held at National Harbor in Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C. Yeah. So Martin O'Malley, the former two-term Maryland governor and 2016 Democratic presidential candidate who served as commissioner of the Social Security Administration during Beijing Biden's last year in office, was a distant third in the voting. Among the long shot candidates were Faiz Shakir, who ran the 2020 Democratic presidential campaign of Bolshevik Bernie Sanders of Vermont, Marianne Williamson, who ran unsuccessfully for the 2020 and 2024 Democratic presidential nominations. Williamson endorsed Martin on Saturday, ahead of the vote. Yeah. With no clear leader in the party, the next DNC chair could become the de facto face of the Democrats from coast to coast and will make major decisions on messaging, strategy, infrastructure, and where to spend millions in political contributions. Yeah, and we'll get to this panel right here of Democrats, man, because you guys are going to be astonished, man. You guys are going to be astonished. But as for Martin here, in 2020, he called Donald Trump a traitor who should be tried for treason. Quote, Donald Trump should be immediately impeached and then put on trial for treason, Martin wrote on June 29, 2020, citing an anonymously sourced news story. Quote, his actions led to the deaths of American soldiers. He's a traitor to our nation and all those who have served. Trump, during his first term in office, at times accused Democrats of being un-American and treasonous. That's because that's what they were. That's what they were, man. And Democrats are still going along with this Trump derangement. Now, over here, this is what he said right here after he won. Let's go ahead and play this.
Let me just start by saying we have one team. One team. That's right. The Democratic Party. We have one fight. We have one fight. The fight's not in here. The fight's out there, right? The fight's not in here. The fight is for our values. The fight is for working people. The fight right now is against Donald Trump and the...
Yeah. Working people. Democrats don't have working, they're not for the working class anymore. And you notice he also said to stop Donald Trump. That's exactly what the voters don't want. That's why they voted for Trump.
The billionaires who bought this country, that's the fight not in here. I want to thank all of you.
Yeah, you're talking about the billionaires. Way more billionaires supported, guess what? Kamala Harris. Not many billionaires supported President Trump. Most of his money came from grassroots. I believe in the election cycle, President Trump only spent he only raised, I believe, $500 million. Kamala Harris got $1.5 billion that she blew. She was $20 million in debt. President Trump still had a surplus.
Thank you to the DNC members who have put their faith in my vision for our party. I am honored and humbled for every one of you who supported me. Look, it's time for our party to do three things. First is to unite. We have to rebuild our coalition. We have to ignore the noise. We have to focus with intensity on the goal ahead, which is winning elections to improve people's lives. Right. Second, we need to go on offense. Trump's first weeks have shown us that what happens when amateur hour meets demolition derby, right? And at the same time, he's invited all these billionaires into the Oval Office to mine, extract, and profit off of our government. This is our time. Right now, it's the people's government. It's not another resource for ultra elites to exploit.
Yeah, when it comes to these billionaires actually visiting Trump, they were actually visiting him before he got into the White House. They know that the American people agree with Trump. And Trump's popularity right now, his approval rating is the highest it's ever been. And the man has only been in office for a week.
Lastly, and the third is we're going to take tonight to enjoy the moment, and we're going to build new alliances, but then we're going to get to work. We're going to get to work. We're going to fight. We're going to go out there and take this fight to Donald Trump and the Republicans, and we're going to fight for working people again in this party. Thank you, Democrats. Thank you so much. It's the honor of my life.
Yeah, you heard that, guys. This man is delusional. Completely delusional, guys. Now, the far left, man, is definitely the coalition of the Democratic Party. They pandered to the wokes. And you even had a woke climate change protester that interrupted this. Listen in. This is who the Democrats pander to, folks. This is their base. Woke climate activists. Wow. Astonishing, right? We've seen that quite a bit, man. Now, when it comes to them choosing a leader, the people, the candidates that wanted this job, look at this here. Excruciating moment, MSNBC asked Democrats to raise their hands if they blame racism for Kamala Harris's loss. You guys got to see this.
This round, so I'm going to I have a show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat?
Every single one of them raised their hands.
Okay. So,
yeah, every single one of them, guys. So the Democrats, man, still focus on identity politics. And the American people have flatly rejected that. This party's done, man. They're done. Hey, I'm celebrating too, man. I'm celebrating. The Democrats did this to themselves, man. There aren't many moderate Democrats, man. There really aren't any conservative Democrats. Lindy Lee, who is actually raising money for the Democrats, folks. She says she's a conservative Democrat. Guess she did. After she found out that she got hoodwinked by Kamala Harris. She left the Democratic Party. She's an independent now. I mean, guys, she's gone. RFK was a Democrat, man. The Democrats ran him off. And I don't believe that RFK Jr.'s values have changed. But the Democrats are authoritarians. They weren't fair to him in the primaries. And guess what? Now he's on Team Trump. The MAGA base say, all right, we don't have to agree on everything, but hey, you want to make America healthy again? Come right on over. Tulsi was right, man, when she said that President Trump has turned the Republican Party into a big tent party, welcoming of everyone that believes in freedom. Don't have to agree on everything, but when it comes to the Democrats, man, you must agree with them 1,000%, or you're getting canceled, or they're going to call you racist, or they're going to call you sexist. Yeah, this party's done, man. They're done. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.